Hello, everyone. I am Molly Gray, and I am doing my pitch presentation on solving the HPV vaccine controversy. To begin, the human papillomavirus is the most commonly spread sexually transmitted infection in individuals in their teens and early 20s. In about 2006, the CDC released a vaccine to help prevent infection. But as we will come to see, it has been the center for controversy in the medical world. It is also important to note that the human papillomavirus is particularly known for health issues following infection in later life, such as genital warts and cervical and other cancers in both the genitalia and the mouth. These major health concerns in later life are what prompted the need for this vaccine, and they are what we need to get the word out about. So the problem here, as I previously just mentioned, there is just an overall lack of knowledge about HPV, both the infection and the vaccine that is available. The recommended age of administration is the root of the problem, it seems, as they recommend, both the CDC and doctors recommend vaccinating individuals between the ages of 9 and 13. For a lot of parents and guardians, this seems like much too early of an age to be vaccinating their children for a sexually transmitted disease. However, we have come to find in the world of medicine that this vaccine both prevents the HPV infection as well as issues in later life, such as cancer previously mentioned. Individuals must be vaccinated for HPV before they're exposed to the infection for the highest efficacy. In other words, for the vaccine to truly work, they need to be given the vaccine before they undergo a sexual encounter where they are exposed to HPV. It is also important to note that this vaccine is relatively new, as it was only released by the FDA in 2006, which could be another root of the problem and the lack of knowledge to the general public about the vaccine and the infection itself. So work needed and the product produced in this repurposing situation. Work needed, I think that it is still really important to collect some more data to determine what the norm is, to establish who is vaccinating their children, who is not, what they already know, and what they want to know about this vaccine. The design and layout of a pamphlet or flyer with necessary information would also be needed, and to work on Excel to organize data collection with understandable graphs and tables that are easy to read and follow. The product that I hope to produce is some type of pamphlet or flyer that can be available to public and medical professionals to make it really available and accessible to all people. I think that the best way this product could be shared is in a pamphlet format so that it is readily accessible and easy to understand. So personnel for repurposing, I have personal experience after this project in understanding the HPV virus and the vaccine. I've done ample research through this project and feel that I have a really good understanding of what the vaccine has to offer and what the infection does in the body. With that, I feel like I have established both reasoning for and against the HPV vaccine that could be helpful in designing a flyer or pamphlet. I also have experience gathering a wide variety of resources and providing information about who should receive the vaccine and when they should receive the vaccine. I am really hoping to have some personnel with expertise in organizing and laying out professional flyers and pamphlets, as I don't have a lot of experience doing that, and gathering more data from the public to determine a higher audience with the highest demand for the HPV vaccine. And then, of course, someone that happens to be very techie with Excel and can design good graphs and tables to best display data. The benefits of this project would be researching something with a greater purpose, something that is beyond ourselves. It's an opportunity to give back to the health community, to protect yourself and future generations, whether or not you choose to have children, and to gain experience in data collection and working with people. And lastly, to really understand the dangers of HPV and the benefits of the HPV vaccine for your own personal life.